like to apologize if I don't sound very clear. I'm using travel equipment because I am in Nashville right now for the Rogan Chappelle show. But I still want to bring you guys some content, particularly when it comes to this Batwoman situation, because more people are coming out and talking about the on-set behavior of Ruby Rose, which is apparently extremely toxic. Now, if you remember, I did 2 videos on this now, and the first one was about her allegations to what she had to say with how she was treated. And I called her out in it because she said that she had no interest in returning to Batwoman, but we know that that was a lie, because not that long ago, if you remember, she came out and said, "Yeah, I would be open to be I would be open to returning to the show," which is a lie. Well, her claim that she wouldn't come back was a lie. So if she's lying about something small like that, how can I really take what you're saying with any truth? And now you've got multiple people from the cast coming out who were quiet before, but now that she's trashing them and people on the set, so now you've got even more people coming out and talking about how toxic Ruby Rose was on the set. And it's pretty bad. A lot of allegations like that she was getting a little too happy, a little high, just about every day. Some crazy stuff dropped in here. I talked about this one. This is the actor Luke Fox, it's Mr. Cameron Johnson. He plays Luke Fox, the Batwing actor. He's been on the show for the entire time. I don't really know anything about him other than Batwoman is a terrible show, but he's dropping some tea. In a statement given to CBR, Baxter asserted that while he was initially excited about the opportunity due to being a DC fan, the experience soon went sour. Little did I know the hell that awaited me on those sets, his statement said. Continuing, Baxter explained everyone was professional and nice, save Rose, who was anything but. The production company was professional, dialed in, and in every way fantastic, he said. The crew was lovely, hardworking, and dedicated to countless night shoots. It sounded to be an amazing experience in the making. However, he added, then came Ruby Rose. From day one, where her supposed injury stopped her from doing 60% of the job, she began her first day on the show, not acknowledging a single crew member besides anyone above the line. So people that had power or over her, she would acknowledge them. But basically, if you're like a cameraman, an extra, just part of the crew, she's putting her nose up to you. And I don't find that shocking, and I don't find that hard to believe. She's a diva, basically. Tons of them in Hollywood. She thinks she's better than other people. She demands constant attention. There's stuff in here about her forgetting her lines. Like, listen to this. Baxter further alleges that Rose treated PAs, grips, and crew below the line like they were beneath her boots, despite the fact that they were working long hours and she was already failing to memorize her lines or show up on time. She stormed off set, she yelled at people, and whenever she interacted with any of us production assistants, we were disregarded as the trash we picked up, Baxter continued. He then recalled 2 incidents, one where Rose giggled at the set for setting up heaters and a snack table in her green room per her special request, and then another when she spilled some food, looked at Baxter, walked up, and left him to clean it up. Cleaning up her mess in a statement, she never thanked us. She only made demands that left us all exhausted emotionally and physically. So it really does sound like that she is kind of a shitty person. And it's true. Who to believe in this situation, right? Because everybody could be lying. She could be lying, and I think she is lying a little more than this guy. I don't know much about this Baxter character, but he seems a little bit more straightforward because I haven't caught him lying about anything. Just because he's in a bad show doesn't mean he's a bad person. I don't know anything about him. But Ruby Rose, from the things, there were leaks about her being kind of a terrible, terrible person, on set before. Or, you know, maybe these were all leaked on purpose because they didn't like her. I don't know. All I know is I've busted her in a lie. And it's a small lie. It's a small detail. And that to me is enough to like say, okay, I don't know if I can believe anything you're saying. Like right here, this guy, see, now this is a big one. At this point, Baxter called Rose a dictator, but in a shocking twist, he reveals she was also busy getting high on all assortment of drugs with a friend of hers on the days she was late by 8 hours. She didn't care how long we waited for her and made sure everything was perfect and ready. She just cared about her personal party lifestyle. So, interesting stuff. There's more coming out on this. I want to see some more people come out, and I think they will. I just find this shit funny. I mean, this is to me just a funny story to go over because, I mean, things are in a lot of ways bad most of the time. So watching these people eat each other and fight each other, I think is quite humorous. So anyway, let me know what you guys think about all this. I'd like to hear from you. Also, if you would please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.